Sum and difference rule. Pretty easy. So do you see that there is a function right there? F of x is equals to 2x to the 8th minus 7x to the 4 plus 6. So I want to find f prime of x. All you have to do is you find the derivative of 2x to the 8th, and then you take the derivative of 7x to the 4th, and then you take the derivative of 6. So for the sum and difference rule, if you are adding up two functions, just like adding up two terms, that means you find the derivative of each term. If you are subtracting these two terms, then you find the derivative of each individual term, and then you subtract them. The one thing that you have to be careful is pay attention to the sign. So especially if there are tons of minuses in one function. Okay, first one, f prime of x. So this one, you take the a down, right? So this is 2. You bring the a down, and then x to the a minus 1. And then 7, you bring the 4 down, and then x to the 4 minus 1. 6 is a constant value. Y equals to 6 is one horizontal line. So the derivative of 6 is equals to 0. And then f prime of x, that is equals to 16 x to the 7 minus 28 x to the third, and then that's it. So this is f prime of x. All right, let's do the g. So the g of x, we have g of x equals to x to the 80 minus 3 x to the negative 4 over 3 minus 7 derivative. So g prime of x, so the 80, you bring the 80 down, right? So you bring the 80 down, and then x to the 80 minus 1. And then the next term, you bring the fraction down, and then take the fraction, minus 1. And then 7, y equals to 7 is a constant value. The derivative of 7 is equals to 0. So minus 0. And then g prime of x, that is equals to 80 x to the 79, and then plus 4 x to the negative 7 over 3. And then that's it. One question that people ask all the time is they are trying to do their homeworks and they don't want to show the second line. So do they have to show the second line? So do you see the second line? I show the minus 1. Do you need to do that on your homework? Here is my answer. If this is your first time, like in your first 10 to 20 problems, you may want to show your work, but this is optional. If you can get the final answer without showing any work, then just don't show the work. This is my answer to all of my students. So because this is a lecture, I'm trying to explain something to you, I have to show my work. All right. The next one, k of x. So k of x, 6x to the 1/2 minus 5x to the negative 1/3. You can just add a constant to it. That doesn't change anything because when you take the derivative, the constant value is equals to 0. So k prime, so let's show work. 6, bring the power down, x to the 1/2 minus 1, and then 5, bring the power down, and then x to the negative 1/3 minus 1. Again, I'm trying to explain something to you. I have to show all the work. K prime, that is equals to 3 x to the negative 1/2, and then plus 5 over 3 x to the negative 4 over 3. And then I box my final answer. So if you show a lot of work on one page and you box your final answer, that makes your grader so much easier because I can tell where your final answer is. Last one, p of x. So we have p of x equals to negative 5x to the negative 2 plus the square root of x means x to the 1/2, right? And then that's x to the 6 in the denominator, that is x to the negative 6. So p prime, bring the negative 2 down, negative 2 minus 1, bring the 1/2 down, 1/2 minus 1, bring the negative 6 down, x to the negative 6 minus 1. Just pay attention to all the minuses. So p prime, that is equals to 10 x to the negative 3 plus 1/2 x to the negative 1/2, and then plus 6 x to the negative 7. So there you go. Here is your final answer. Oh, do you have to take care the negative exponent? In my class, I never ask students to take care the negative exponent. But if that is your instructor's preference, your instructor wants you to take care the negative exponent like this, 10 divided by x to the 3, and then 1 divided by 2 square root of 2, square root of x, and then plus 6 divided by x to the 7. If that is your instructor's preference, then you have to do it. I never asked my student to do it because the purpose of this lesson is finding derivative. That's it. Okay, so that is the end of this video. If you find my instruction helpful and clear, give me a like, share the video for me, click the subscribe button if you're on your way out. I will see you all in the next video. Signing out.